Spooky, scary,
fucking Halloween episode!
Welcome to the Korn and Kock Halloween special.
This is the first special podcast that we've done.
High five. This serves a high five.
High five?
High five, and then I put up my fist for a fist
With
bump.
a fist right there.
Alright, so first question. Obviously, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I am going to be Jack Nicholson from The Shining, so Jack Torrance.
Fuck yeah.
And I already got the costume done. I bought the axe, real axe. All in all, the costume cost me $51.25, which it looks pretty good.
It looks
too.
pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. When you
see, I did the sideburns too. I got the 5 o'clock shadow.
When you showed showed me that picture of you, or the pictures on Facebook, they were pretty good.
Right.
You looked like the character. It was pretty nice.
I don't know. That's what I've always done. Like every Halloween, when I dress up, I commit. Like when I did the magic carpet, which still might be my favorite costume, I went out to Goodwill and bought that thing for $12 on the day of the party, wrapped myself inside it, and walked around for about 3 hours straight.
It's fucking awesome.
I was sweating and I won, and all my female friends were pissed off.
So good. What am I gonna be this year?
What are you gonna be? Korn.
Working, probably. Because I work at a seasonal Halloween store. And I might be able to get a costume from there. I don't know. I was actually thinking about being fucking Goku from Dragon Ball.
Do it.
But like one of those costumes is like $50. But I think I get an employee discount. So I might be able to. It's just shit. I just spent a bunch of money on Mario Odyssey, so.
I've been spending a lot of money too.
You know what I could be?
What?
Stereotypical, not Halloween. I was gonna say Halloween. A Hawaiian tourist. Because I have a bunch of Hawaiian shirts.
Shit.
So I could get like a straw hat, some glasses, a lei, and just like complain about like the fucking
You can just
weight.
go with Zane, basically.
I could! Yo, I'm gonna dress up as Zane for Halloween.
Oh, dude. You know, I was thinking about this. What if we had like a party and we all dressed up as each other?
We had that idea. Did you know that people were like, people in the group were like, they wanted to do annual dress like Alex Korn Day? I'm dead serious. They all wanted to dress up like in flannel, because I used to wear flannel all the time.
Yeah.
And like jeans and like Converse.
I just wore an Angels shirt and flip flops and I don't know. No, but one thing we should do, if we throw a party, next time we throw a party for Ben, we should all dress up as Ben.
We all need to get tank tops, like get our hair like curly,
and then
like
sleeveless shirts,
and then with Sharpie draw a tribal tattoo on our arms.
And what's that Circle K drink?
Thirstbuster.
Yeah, we have to have Thirstbusters in our hand.
And then we also have to have like
we have to vape.
a cattle prod, like a stamp on our back of the Domino's logo, because Domino's owns us. I'm just kidding. I love you, Ben. But yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna be. I'm probably just gonna be Zane. Is that fucking Bunny Bear?
Oh, we got a twofer.
Bunny Bear.
Meow. Commissioner Bunny Bear.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh boy. How's it going, buddy? You're interrupting the podcast.
It's the Halloween episode,
but it's okay.
Pit Boy.
But it's okay. This is a first for Bunny Bear. This is a first for us. Well, technically it's not a first, but you'll find out about that later.
Ooh, spooky.
Alright. It's not really spooky, it's just kind of like, the fuck, asshole, you came and ruined the podcast. This is why the Chinese eat you. Okay.
Hey, why should we open up a sushi place and a sex shop in the same building?
Why?
Because they both smell the same.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's a good joke though.
All right. Let's talk about
what's your favorite Halloween candy. What's your favorite candy? Let's talk about that, because that's a pretty. Did you turn on the timer? Shit!
What are we at?
We're just at 4 minutes. We're good. I can keep track. We'll be fine.
Well, Halloween candy. Is there like a Halloween candy? Because I just like M&Ms or Kit Kats.
Oh, Kit Kats, my man. Fucking like Kit Kats.
Kit Kats.
I love the orange one. Kit Kats. I love the orange Kit Kats, like that are made out of milk chocolate. Those ones are fucking delicious.
Or Reese's.
Oh yeah, Reese's Pieces are fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, Reese's or Reese's?
Reese's Pieces. Reese's.
I say Reese's.
Yeah, thank you. You're a fucking normal person.
Reese's. Yeah.
Like, okay. You know when people talk about that, like, tomato thing? Mm-hmm. It never really bothered me with Reese's or Reese's. That's the one example where it's never really bothered me. Is that strange?
Not really, no.
Because I think it's kind of strange, because every other time when someone's like, tomato, I'm like, what are you, fucking stupid?
Or fucking stupid?
Or, like, whenever someone's like, Mario, it's like, no, you fucking moron, it's Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Any, like, white reporter bitch on Fox News who goes, the new Mario Odyssey game, it's like, no.
Dude, she has an accent. No, even people with accents still say Mario.
The only time when it's okay to say Mario is when you're like have a Brooklyn accent. It's like, hey, we're gonna go see Mario. Like, that's the only time it's okay. But if you're just like a normal white guy and you're like, yes, I played the new Mario Galaxy game and it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, if you're a white guy and you live in Nebraska and you can't say Mario right,
I think it's time to consider your option, buddy, and that is a loaded revolver on the desk in front of you.
Reevaluate your life decisions.
That's fucked up. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about Halloween movies.
Ooh, what's your... Like, do you mean specifically like a scary one, or do you mean like a movie you always watch during Halloween?
No, just like in general, like any Halloween movie. Because I don't really watch Halloween. I don't watch a movie on Halloween. Like Christmas, I watch Christmas Vacation because it's on TV and that movie's hilarious. But Halloween, it's like, basically, if you were to throw a Halloween party, what movie would you play? Or movies?
What movie would I play? I'd probably play,
Uh-oh. What would you play?
I don't know. I know that it's like shitty, like cash grabs, but I like scary movie too.
No, that doesn't count. I'm talking like actual horror movie, no parody.
All right, actual horror movie, probably Silence of the Lambs. Then
it's a good one. I'd probably play The Shining.
Yeah, of course you would.
Well, the problem with The Shining is like the first hour and a half is just nothing.
The first hour and a half.
Well, yeah, it's basically just nothing. It's just talking, and then you walk down a hallway, and then that's it. Only the last, like...
Sounds like the newest Final Fantasy game. Ayo! Actually, no, not the newest one. Final Fantasy 15 actually has gameplay. I was talking about the ones that are just hallways. Like 13-2.
Well, so there's a Shining... What other...
Cabin in the Woods, maybe?
I've never seen Cabin in the Woods.
I've seen it. It's kind of dumb.
It's kind of dumb. Well, fuck, what else would I play? What other horror movies? Because I'm trying to think of one that I would actually like instead of like a cliche, oh, I'm going to play Friday the 13th or Halloween or fucking dick up my ass. No, I'm not doing that. What else? I don't know, but I think like The Shining is like the definition of horror Halloween movie. Even though it's not... If it were up to me, I would have shortened it instead of making it 2.5 hours long, but that's just me. If you're in the Marvel universe, apparently the longer the better, which is definitely not true. A lot of those Marvel movies would be good if they were cut back to 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Preach it, sister.
But that's just me. Anyways, what's your favorite Halloween costume you dressed as?
That I've ever dressed as?
Yes.
I dressed as a Klan member 2 years ago. Okay.
What the fuck?
No, okay.
I thought you were being serious.
No,
Shit.
Never.
Are we
Maybe
doing
once. No.
Are we doing a song that brought to you by?
If you want to. But only if you want to.
Right.
While I think about my favorite Halloween costume that I've ever dressed as, you keep doing that because I don't remember a lot of them.
All right. Well, this podcast is brought to you by. You gotta wait. It has to fade in.
Oh boy.
The Weapon by Rush.
The Weapon.
Alrighty.
The Weapon. As in, I'm going to use this weapon to impale myself and end my miserable life. What is fucking wrong with me?
Well,
all I ever say is like dark humor shit, and like and most of the time it's not even funny.
Dude, I'm like all over the place.
But here's the thing. I don't even know why I said, but here's the thing. I had nothing to add.
Well, I can say my favorite costume I've done is, magic carpet.
Magic carpet is pretty fucking good.
I mean, you've seen the picture, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Where you're literally just wrapped up in a carpet. It's fucking awesome.
And you just see I'm like Wilson from Home Improvement. You just see my eyes. And my friend Ronnie dressed as Aladdin, which was not planned. I just showed up and he was Aladdin, so it made it even better.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'd have to say Jack Torrance. The Shining is probably my second favorite.
I don't remember what. Oh, I remember what I dressed up as the Illuminati on Halloween 2014.
The Illuminati.
Yeah, I got a green morph suit. Okay, no, 2013.
Ooh.
Was it 2013?
That was the year I first started doing drum covers.
It was 2013.
Shit.
No. 2012. Halloween 2012. I dressed up as Slender Man.
Oh, that must have been really cool.
But I actually had a real suit. It wasn't one of those stupid morph suits where they show that they have the suit already on there. No, I got a white morph suit, and I got an actual suit with loafers and well, not loafers, but dress shoes. And my dad and I actually made this rig where we had spider arms coming out of my back. It was pretty cool. Then the year after that, I forget what I was. I don't really remember. Maybe I went as the Trollface.
Trollface?
I don't know if that was the year before or... Because I'm really confused because the timeline's kind of fucked up for me. I'm living in a fucking paradox and I don't know the events that happened in my life. But I know for a fact I did dress up as the Illuminati for I'm pretty sure 2014. Yeah, it was 2014. October 2014.
Fuck.
And what it was a green morph suit, and me and my girlfriend at the time, we took this cardboard box, and we cut it up into 4 triangles with a place to put your head in underneath.
Yeah.
And we just painted it to be the
pyramid.
The green pyramid from the dollar bill, how
Yeah.
the pyramid has the little eye. We did that. And then on the side, we wrote hashtag get wrecked and just stupid meme shit.
Hashtag get wrecked.
And I remember I went into my English class and my teacher was like, "Ooh, we're going to have a Halloween costume contest." And I won. Because I was the only one in class who had anything that was close to being a costume. It was pretty nice. I won a little tiny plastic trophy that was scribbled on it, scribbled on in a pink Sharpie that said first place, and I was like, yeah.
I mean, I remember I dressed up as Jesus.
That's fucking classic.
I probably have to say, my most accurate costume is probably Jesus.
For sure.
So, those are probably. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm creating because I've always liked dressing up and doing costumes. So right now I'm creating a folder on my Facebook and just calling it costume pics.
Uh-huh.
So whenever I dress up and take a picture, I'm just going to put it in there.
For sure.
Because like I said, when I feel if you're going to dress up, go all out, spend a little money, make it, don't put white face and draw green in your hair and be like, "Oh, I'm the Joker." No, go all in or don't dress up at all, right? But let me see. What did we do?
Was that a
last
joke?
year?
Was that a joke? I didn't.
Not really. If it was, I don't even know what it was.
What did we do for Halloween last year?
I think we just.
Oh no! I remember we were in my room for 5 minutes, and I was dressed up as Gatto from Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah.
The prosecutor guy with the Cyclops glasses. It was just a terrible costume. And then Russell was Gumby, of course.
Gumby?
Yeah, Russell's been Gumby for the past 4 years. It's so funny.
Gumby.
I love his Gumby costume. It's so great. Yeah, he was Gumby, and we went to Chipotle. I know that. Cause what happened was I was waiting in my room for you guys, and I was listening to System of a Down and drawing.
Yeah.
And Michael showed up, and then Russell did, and then you, and then Mayor. and we were all like, let's go fuck shit up, and we got in Mayor's Escalade, and we were driving like 2 miles over 2 miles over 10 miles an hour, so 12 miles an hour. I don't know why I just didn't say 12 miles an hour at first. And yeah, and then just like all the white moms in the neighborhood were just like, you're driving too fast, like, even though like we were being careful and, you know, saying like, have a good night, you know, and shit to people, you know, like yelling like, hey, here's some candy. We're throwing candy at people.
I remember I worked on Halloween, and I tried to get... Because I remember we were going to hang out. So I went up to... And this is when I still worked at that pizza place. So
you said it before. It's Sardella's.
Okay, Sardella's. I don't know if I did or not. So I walked up to Ed, and I was like, hey, Ed, do you think I can have Halloween off? And he goes, I don't know, man. It's going to be busy. We're going to need you. And I was like, all right. That's fine. He's like, I can get you off at 8. And I'm like, that's plenty fine. That's good for me. He's like, okay. So I delivered pizzas for a few hours. It was kind of bullshit because, you know, there were kids, so I had to drive extra slow. Mm-hmm. I remember this one house I went to, there was this dude just standing outside, and it was like little... I thought it was just a figure, just like a robotic thing. But it was a dude standing there, and he had like a mask on, but it had these 2 glowing red eyes. So I was looking, I was like, oh, that's awesome. And there's a picture on my phone. I walked up to him in my uniform, and I'm like, dude, this costume's awesome. Can I get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure, man. But it's all like muffled. She's talking like this. So I just go like this, and it's basically me and a black figure with 2 red eyes.
That's pretty cool.
So then after that, I met up with you guys, and all I remember is we got pumpkins. Not gonna say how, but we got pumpkins. And then we went out in the desert, and the 5 of us, like, I had a golf club, you had like a bat, and everyone had their own weapon. Right. And then we hit the pumpkins, and remember we're like, I've been working on the railroad.
I don't know if that was on Halloween, but it was around that time.
Yeah, it was around Halloween.
Yeah, before we smashed TVs in the desert, we smashed pumpkins. We were literally smashing pumpkins. Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Hi, Bunny Bear. You finally decide to speak up, huh? Shut up.
He's calling you out, fam. It's so funny. I've been saying fam to so many people. They start doing it.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I remember when I first learned about fam, I thought it was the funniest shit.
Right?
And then I started saying it. Like, at first, I kind of hated it. And then it grew on me. And then I just started saying it. And then it kind of... Like, I don't want to say grew out of style. But, like, people stopped saying it as often. But I kept doing it because it's convenient. And I like it.
I still say it. I actually got it from Aaron.
It's like actually one of the few like meme-y things that I think has stayed popular, like consistently.
See, that doesn't even sound like a meme. That honestly sounds like something I would say.
Yeah, like, hey fam, what's up?
I know.
Like, it's so natural. It's such a natural thing to say.
And it's nice. You're like, hey fam, how's it going?
Because it's basically the same as saying like, hey bro, what's up?
I know, right? And I've been hanging out with a couple friends, and they tell me that they started saying it because of me, and I'm like, It's not like it's a bad thing. Fam is literally just short for family. So when you say fam, it's like, you know, like you said, bro or...
Broski or Brosidon, god of the Broshin.
Exactly.
Or...
So there's that.
My favorite is, Yo, what the fuck?
That didn't even sound like a meow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
I put my, like, head around the corner of the couch, and Bunny Bear literally lunged at my face.
He's coming.
Not with claws, but just like to jump up on the couch again.
Dude, he fights for blood, bitch.
He fights for blood, bitch. Fuck off.
Man, what is with him? He's like
Bunny
all
Bear?
over the place. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he wants to go out. Maybe he's hungry. I don't know.
So this is spooky. It's the Halloween special. This is a 10.5.
Yeah, episode 10.5. Hell yeah. This is our first half episode.
No, we did the Lost episode.
Well, yeah, but are we ever gonna use it? Probably not.
Oh, you haven't used it yet?
No.
Shit. I shouldn't have said it then. Well, anyways.
Well, I think we've mentioned it before anyway, so it's not like it's a secret.
There's a Lost episode out there. Maybe eventually you'll see it someday. I don't know. Maybe.
Shimday.
Oh, we have to talk about...
Windy.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Windy.
Last night we were driving...
Another thing about The Shining.
Yeah, well, last night we were driving to Dutch Bros, and before we went there, we stopped at Whataburger to get some food, and we're sitting in the drive-thru. And it's me, Alex, and Russell's in the back, and we're all just being loud and obnoxious. So nothing new. So we're sitting there, and I'm talking to them about The Shining, about like what my favorite line is, and I'm talking about the staircase scene where where Jack is walking up the stage to Wendy, and she's like swinging the bat at him.
She's like, no, stay away. No.
And then he's just like,
give me the bat. What do you want?
Stop swinging the bat, Wendy. Give me the bat. So we're just talking about that.
Bye, Bunny Bear.
So we're sitting in the Whataburger drive-thru, which took way longer than it should have, and we're just sitting there going, "Give me the bat, come on, Wendy, give me the bat."
No, and we have like both of our hands up, like at like a 90-degree angle from our body, and we're like doing like the come here motion, like the give me the bat, Wendy, give me the bat, give me the bat.
Because if you watch it in the scene towards the end, he says Wendy, and then at the end he goes Wendy.
Just once, but it's like so memorable.
So of course that just turned into a meme in itself. So we're just like Wendy, and then at one point we did Emperor Palpatine. So then it just made it even better.
Windy. Ah, good times.
Windy. Or what about that? How we were at that red light and that guy on the motorcycle was next to us. And then Russell
goes, and he looked over, and Stone was the only one like looking in that direction, so he had to make eye contact.
Yeah, and then the guy nodded at me, and I gave him a nod, and then he revs his motorcycle, and then I put my minivan in reverse so it beeps. He just laughed and drove away. And I was like, fuck you, Russell.
You know, I've been consistently eating like one meal a day. I don't think that's healthy.
Dude, you're taking my diet.
No, but like now I'm starting to feel kind of weak. Like well, I think my physique is starting to suffer for it.
Well, once we go to Tokyo Express, you'll be feeling better.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, yeah. No, white bitches on Facebook are annoying.
Preach it, brother.
Well, they're just like, they go on Facebook and they're constantly asking for praise for just being a human. It's like, I want to be known for my compassion because I go out and I work. It's like,
I wiped my ass this morning. Feel bad for me.
Yeah, it's like I donated 15 cents to the children's hospital when I was at the Circle K buying a Thirst Buster, and you're like,
you're like, Windy.
Yeah, and you're like, you're not getting any special recognition. That's what everyone does. Fucking Christ.
Oh, looking at my amiibo collection, I saw Cloud. And that reminded me, I wanted to dress up as Cloud for Halloween at one point, and I ordered a wig from Japan that's like the spiky hair, like 2 Novembers ago. No, 2 Octobers ago, and I still haven't gotten it.
And
I got charged the $25 for it, so I have to email that person and be like, "Yo, I want my money back." That was ridiculous.
Actually, I was going to ask you, what do you want to dress up as in the future? What would you like to dress up?
Oh, I want to be the Drifter from Hyper Light Drifter. For sure. I don't know if you've seen what that looks like, but remember that game where like I had to press the space bar to do that dash back and forth, and you were talking to me about like some baseball game.
Fuck.
And I was like sitting there with my head down because I was so frustrated because I had to get to 800 without breaking.
You wanted me to keep talking because it was distracting you.
And it was like making me, and then I finally did it, and I was like, yes! That's what I want to be, the character from that, because he's just like really interesting looking.
I like to be, honestly, I like to be it.
Pennywise?
Yeah, like with the full makeup, white face, and with the red hair and the suit and everything. But the old 1990s it.
Oh, dude. I kind of want to be Little Mac, too. Little Mac would be pretty cool.
I think being Indiana Jones would be fun, too. That could be pretty cool.
We also have to dress up as Lars and James Hetfield. And go to Comic-Con one day as them.
Oh, fuck.
Like, just like fake guitars and be like, yeah! And then you'll be like, camera! Ignore it!
Okay, so I'll be Lars and you be James?
But hold on, we gotta decide what era. Are we gonna be like long-haired, like Black Album James?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long hair. So you just wear a blonde wig and walk around with a guitar.
I just get like fucking like a...
And I'll just get black...
like a Lemmy Kilmister, just...
I'll just get black drumsticks and walk around and just be like... fucking Saint Anger is the best album of the 2000s.
Reload is probably the best Metallica album of the early 2000s.
The camera, fucking ignore it. What else?
I want to be Edgeworth at some point.
Oh, also Joker. I know it's been overplayed, but I don't know. I think I could pull off being Joker. But I can't decide which one, like Heath Ledger or Jack Nicholson. One of those two.
Is it bad I like Jack Nicholson better as a Joker than Heath Ledger? Even though I've never seen Dark Knight. Just like in terms of how they look as the character.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's Joker, because if you look at his face, they did some kind of like,
prosthetics to make his like mouth more
to make
look
that
like
smile. I'm sorry, but Dark Knight, it was just a black. They just painted red.
It looks like he had an otter pop and he cut the sides of his mouth and he was like, I'm not going to wipe off the blood.
I know. You want to see a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear, and you just stab somebody in the head, and he's like, oh, it's gone. And I don't know. Look, I'm sorry, but if Heath Ledger hadn't have died, I don't think the Joker in Dark Knight would have been that great of a performance. But since he died, people loved it. That's just my honest opinion.
We did.
What else? There was Joker. What else would I like to be dressed up as?
You know what would be cool?
What? Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin. That'd be kind of
fun. Dressing up as Strong Bad. That'd be pretty cool. And then be like, "Dear Strong Bad, how do you type with boxing gloves on? Fuckfully yours."
Fuckfully.
It's an early 2000s cartoon. You can't say fuck. That's just disrespectful. Homestar Runner is fucking like primo. No, seriously, and they're still making content and it's still funny.
Well, most Halloweens. You remember the last time you went trick or treating?
Yes.
When was the last time I went? It was a few years ago. But when we went, I think I had a mask on or something. I don't remember what I went as, but I remember one time we were going trick or treating. This was the last time I went trick or treating. And a woman told us it's late for us to be trick or treating. It was like 8:30. And my friend at the time was like, "Fuck that bitch! I was trick or treating at 10 o'clock one time." And I'm like, "Whoa, dude! Did she like trigger you or something? You need to like calm down." But I don't know. To be honest, I never liked trick or treating when I was a kid because I'm really socially awkward. So I hated going up and saying trick or treat. Unless I had a mask on, then I was okay.
That wasn't my problem. The problem is that I always got too many Tootsie Rolls, and I don't like Tootsie Rolls or Tootsie Pops that much.
I love Tootsie Rolls.
Like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize not liking Tootsie Rolls or Tootsie Pops was a fucking crime.
No, it's not my favorite, but when I saw a Tootsie Pop, I was just like, oh, hell yeah. No, don't you remember getting the piece of crap old people candy? That wrapped up tinfoil looking thing?
The strawberry ones?
No, it's like
The strawberry ones are my favorite. I love those candies.
No, it wasn't strawberry. It looked like the color of that bag, the fries bag.
Oh, you mean the Werthers?
I don't know what they're
called. The caramel ones?
Oh, yeah, caramel.
Those ones are so good. I love Werther's caramel candies.
Every time I go up to like a big looking house, I'm like, oh, they're going to give me like a bunch of candy. And I go on trick or treat and they're like, here you go. And I'm like,
if I got a bunch of Werther's for Halloween, it would be a fucking dream come true. I love those things.
No, I don't know what was better for me, when they just took a handful of candy and dropped it in, or they stuck the bowl out and like, here, you can pick whatever you want. Because I'd always go for the Crunch or the Kit Kat.
Oh, well, I mean, like, yeah, those are great too, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't complain if I got caramel. I wouldn't complain if I got with it. One time when I was really little, I got chalk for, like, someone put chalk in my fucking Halloween bag. But I thought it was candy, so I took a bite out of it, and I was like, this tastes disgusting. And then I realized later that it was chalk, and I was like, oh.
Oh, there's this funny story. When I was really young, I don't remember this, but I was told. Like, this is one of my sister was really young. We dressed up as, something. Mm-hmm. And, we had a red wagon, so we'd go up, trick or treat, come back out, and put the candy in the wagon. Well, at some point in the night, my sister just gave up. She just sat in the wagon and just ate candy. And just ate and ate. And I'd go up and do trick or treat and come back and put the candy in the wagon. Mm-hmm. So, and I think this was when we lived in California. So we went back, and it was late at night, and my mom and my grandma and my dad were in the living room watching TV, and me and my sister were asleep in the room, mm-hmm. and I was on the ground for some reason. She was on the bed, mm-hmm. and my mom walked in the hallway, and she heard, and she like she like goes in the room, and my sister is like sitting on the side of the bed, leaning over like this, right on top of me, and she's about to throw up.
Oh.
And I'm asleep, and she's like, ugh, and she's going to throw up.
Oh no.
And so my mom, she like turns the corner and sees this, and she's like, ugh, and she stuck her hands out.
Oh no!
And my sister threw up in my mom's hands.
Oh god!
Because she told me, she's just like, I looked at you, you look like you were a precious angel sleeping, and I look above you and your sister's about to throw up, and I was like, what'd you do? She's like, I love you so much. I stuck my hands out, and she threw up
Your mom is a fucking legend.
And I remember she did.
Jesus Christ! Hats off to you, Mrs. Cockler.
She told me she threw up in her hands. I was like, oh, and then I was like, what'd you do after that? She goes, I screamed out your dad's name so loud, and they ran in and they saw and they were horrified.
Were you still asleep, or did you wake up and you're like, huh?
I honestly don't remember. I must have woken up at some point, because when your mom screams bloody murder after, you're
catching your sister's yak.
Yeah.
Catching your sister's yak
above your son's face. I mean, it was going for my face too.
Oh, were you like
I was asleep.
Oh my god, that makes it even worse.
I know. I was just asleep.
Did none of it get on you?
No. That's why she said.
Fucking incredible.
That's why she said, she looked at me asleep. I'm just asleep. She said I look like a little beautiful angel, and above me is and she's about to throw up. She just looks
fucking
like this.
incredible.
And I thought to myself, why didn't you just move me? She's just like, there wasn't enough time. If I had gone for your legs and moved you, she would have done it. So she went like this, and then vomit and
that's a fucking amazing story.
I know, that's but that's the thing, you'd only do that for your kid. If that was like
someone else's kid, you'd be like, ha, faggot.
No, you'd be like, I'm just gonna pretend I did.
I'm just gonna leave the room.
How much time we got?
We're 2 minutes over.
2 minutes over?
The 30-minute mark.
Alright, well, how about we make that the ending?
That was a pretty good ending story, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it was...
Post down in the comments what you're gonna be for Halloween.
Yeah, let's
do fucking morons.
I'm
just kidding.
What the hell's wrong with you? Let's do a Korn and Kock rewind.
Mini rewind. Alright, play the clip, but play it at 300% speed. Here we go.
That was nice. So, I wore my Anaheim Angels hat.
Again.
And,
well, I mean, again, in the context of this Friday's podcast.
Yes. And, this is...
Friday, November 3rd.
This is a Halloween special. This is the first special we've done.
We're also going to do one for Thanksgiving.
And this podcast is brought to you by The Weapon by Rush. We still haven't had a repeat.
Nice.
And that's pretty good. And we just talked about costumes, movies, candies, stories. That's all right.
And I'm not going to lie. This is pretty good.
This is pretty good.
It's pretty
I'm surprised. I never told you that when my sister almost threw up in my face.
You never told me that, and
my mom caught it.
That is such an amazing story.
Barehanded, 2 hands like this.
Yeah.
Not one, but
even
2.
Even more of a reason to call your mom a fucking legend.
I still will thank her every once in a while. I'll be like, hey, thanks for catching my sister's vomit. So it did get up my face.
No problem, fam.
She's just like, yeah, you're my kid. I love you. I hope you know that. And I'm like, I know.
I do. All right. Well, it's time for us to go to Tokyo Express and eat food.
It's time for me to get those 2 45-cent salads. I don't know if they're 45 cents, but they're...
Oh, yeah, because they changed the prices and everything is all like a weird odd number now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, we'll see you on the next episode of Korn and Kock. Thanks for joining us for the first Halloween episode.
Big shout out to Golden Shades,
Cosmic Gem, anyone who watches this show. You're awesome.
Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate it.
All right.
If you wanted to donate to the Korn and Kock charity, we will be taking donations.
Donate to our Kickstarter, Patreon, GoFundMe. Hail Satan. Have a good day. Happy Halloween. Goodbye.
Bye.